Hi there, my name's Terry and I am just going to shuffle the cards. Oh, right, okay. This one wants to come out. This is from the past life cards. Celtic or Celtic. Okay, let's see what I pick up from this one. Okay. Right. So this is obviously like what I'm picking up. It's quite heavy, this one, and what I'm picking up from this. The energy is like really, really heavy. Okay. What I'm seeing, what I'm picking up is as if like I'm blindfolded. So I'm not blind, but I've got a blindfold over my eyes and all I can hear is noise. Lots and lots of noise. I feel like I'm like kind of like trapped in like a tomb. That's what I can describe it. It smells. It's absolutely bloody gross, actually. There's a lot of okay, so there's a lot of illness with this as well. An awful lot of illness. Okay, so what I'm being shown is I don't know if anyone has any problems with their eyes, but also the angels have shown me like retina. All right, retina. So that is part of to do with your eye, but I'm seeing it, but also showing me like detached. Okay, so what's this mean? So your retina detached. So if anyone's got any eye problems, right, get it checked out. Because sorry, Rons, I've got I just got a strong feeling that it's linked to this time period. But okay, so from that feeling that I'm getting, I've just got, as I said, I can't see. I'm blindfolded. So when you're blindfolded by something, then your other senses, you've got your smell, you've got your touch, you've got your hearing, all those. So you've got all those other senses that at that time you had to use for your safety, for your protection. But also I'm feeling that you like our eyes, mouth, as if like you couldn't speak. Okay, you couldn't speak. And from that, I'm feeling like that because of how you actually felt at that time, everything was locked inside you. Everything, all emotions, all literally everything. This is really heavy. Is it, and also like I'm feeling that you had to use your hands to touch and to feel where you were. And by you doing that, you kind of like learnt how to smell where you needed to go by smells, by touch, feeling, and what you were eating. You didn't know what you were eating. You couldn't see it. So you were having to taste it. And some of you didn't even know what you were eating, basically. Okay, so you didn't know what you were eating. Right, okay. So you didn't know what you were eating. And then, but also what I'm picking up on from this is like allergies as well. Allergies. So whether some of you now have an intolerance to like food allergies, they show me like stomach as well. Stomach problems. And also they're saying to me like wheat intolerant. And also like irritable bowel. There's a lot to this. Okay, so underlying cause. Okay, so with this, at that time you were forced to eat things. If you didn't want to eat something because you didn't like the taste of it, you were actually you were fed it. They were feeding you as well, and they were making you eat. They were making you eat stuff that you didn't even want to eat. I mean, but also you actually might have wanted to feel like at that time you would rather have starved than be forced fed. All right, force fed. Ugh. Okay, and also okay, so from this there was just nothing. It was just like a nothing. So an emptiness. There was no emotions there. In one way there wasn't, but you couldn't show your emotions. So everything was literally trapped right inside you. Everything. You were beaten. I'm seeing lots of beatings as well. Lots of it. But, and also like from that experience, there was, you learnt to sense what to do when. This was all about your survival rate at that time. You learnt to survive. So you learnt to survive on what you knew at that time. There was aloneness, even though there was other people there. There was like you alone. So you could actually feel like that you feel alone in this world now, and like you could actually have problems with eating. So this actually could be to do with like diet as well, because of the experiences that you had there. All right, so that is quite heavy, very, very heavy. Healing will be coming with this because of it. Okay, so I'm going to leave that part there, and then I'm going to see what's going on around now to link with this, because there's obviously a link there. Right, so say if like now anyone has problems with food, eating, even anorexic, bulimia, overeating, whatever. It's something to do with food, allergies, all that sort of stuff. I'm not a doctor, but I can only give you what I'm picking up, okay, as I'm hearing the message. And whoever needs to hear this message, you'll understand. Okay, so when you're in now this physical lifetime, look at your diet, what you are eating. Okay, is there certain foods that you do have an intolerance to? They're saying to me dairy. All right, so you might have an intolerance to dairy foods. So also they're saying to me like to check labels on things. All right, and also if they're saying to me if anyone has suffered with like anorexia or bulimia, or the certain times that you just want to eat as much as you can. Okay, and there's other times when you just don't want to eat, or you just want to nibble. All right, that is because of that lifetime that you could have been actually in at that time. Okay, so to help you with this, you've got to like go back to how you feel about food. They're saying to be food, so it's food and what you're eating and your diet. Or if you go on lots of different diets and they're not working, or they just work when you're on it and you lose the weight but you put it back on again. It's like, or whether people like yo-yo diet as well. Okay, so you've got to kind of like ask yourself these questions. What is the meaning behind it? You know, like, and take yourself back. Has anybody actually triggered something within your own mind about about like, have they said about your weight or anything, or if you've got any problems with your weight or with dieting? All right, so you have to find that link and where it first came from. Once you find that link, then it's like that piece of the puzzle, and it will link and it will click into place. How do you see yourself and associate yourself with food? All right, and the meaning that you give it. Is there some, or yeah, it's something like that. So it's quite a lot to this, but I feel like that if this resonates with any of you there, then you're going to have to go back. Yeah. Or were you given like sweets and chocolate and stuff like that as a reward? All right. And how it fit and how it feels to you. This is quite deep. It is quite deep. But they're saying to me the relationship that you have with food. All right, so if you battle with any eating disorders or anything like that, okay, just know that there's always help out there anyway. There is always that help. But you can also help yourself as well if you want to do that. It is your choice. Also, they're saying to me like water retention as well. So you could actually hold fluid as well. All right, so they show me like swollen fingers, and that's all to do with swelling. But that is all to do what you've been absorbing from that lifetime, if that is associated with you. All right, and so that it's the meaning behind it. So there's always a root cause for everything on how you cope and how you deal with this in being in this life now, basically. All right, and it's what it all means to you. No, you can actually get yourself out of this as well. But if you go on diets and everything, diets don't work. So you just do it day by day, and just say, today I am just going to cut out biscuits. And do it that way. You do it a gradual thing, because also it could actually become from an addiction as well. So you could actually be addicted to sugar. So you do it gradually, but you're in control, and there's always help out there if you need it at any time. All right, but if you need to find that link. All right, and if you do lose weight, what makes you lose the weight, or how do you lose weight? And what does it do for you? How does that link with you? If you do lose a lot of weight, what is it a stress related? All right, so if I want to lose half a stone, so okay, so you put the thought up there, you want to lose half a stone, the universe is going to think, well, she gets stressed and all that when she loses weight, so we're going to give her some stress to lose the weight. Do you know what I mean? It's like that. So you finding that link and how you associate it with. All right, and once you get that association with it, then you go, oh, it makes sense, and it clicks. It kind of like will click right into place. All right, it does work, but it also like comes from you. So try to put the effort into it. Well, I'm not telling you what to do. It's up to you, you know. But this is such a strong message, but it's also one that can actually help you as well. If anyone's got any questions on this, then please feel free to message me. I'm always happy to answer anyone's questions. All right. Okay, so that is something for you to think about on that one. Okay, so whatever you're doing, be kind to yourself, look after yourself, and sending you much love. All right, and you take care. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. Much love, Terri.